So I chose this awesome spot on the floor so that you can see my cat. She's in her clubhouse. That's where she hangs out. Okay, so my story is something that happened like 5 or 6 years ago, probably more. Our whole family was going down to Miami to stay with my aunt and uncle, and it was going to be this big family trip down to Key West. So Eric and I are checking in, and I bought the plane tickets, and it turns out that in my rush entering the information, I left the R out of his name. And it was kind of a big deal, or I mean, not like an actual big deal, but, they made a big deal about it, like, oh, we're not going to let you on the plane, but, whatever. So, which they did, because he obviously is not a real name, but he just made this joke that, oh, what if I left the R out of your name sometime, Coutnee? So he kept calling me Coutnee. So anyway, there's this hurricane in Miami, or in Florida in general, and the Key West thing is canceled, and the children, or the kids, we are sent to Orlando, and by kids, I mean Eric and I and Bree and her boyfriend at the time, Adam. So we're driving up there, and I don't know if you've been on the interstates in down there, but instead of having separate rest areas on each side, they have these like awful, massive humanity buildings with like a food court in them, and they're just full of sweaty people and like little messy kids with jam hands just running around, and it's really uncomfortable and awful. So we go to get some lunch at Miami Subs, and we notice. Oh wait, I have to go back a little and explain more. Okay, so Coutnee happens, and so we tell Bree and Adam about Coutnee, and we make up this big joke about how Coutnee just sounds like this weird white trash person, and that Britney Spears was probably going to name her baby Coutnee because she was pregnant with her first kid at the time, and if you remember that horrible like white trash downward spiral that she has not yet come out of. But that's when it started, and it was all very shocking. So we're like, oh, whenever we see something white trash, we'd be like, oh, look, that's Coutnee's favorite thing, or whatever. Coutnee likes to wear no shoes in a gas station bathroom. So anyway, we're in line, and one of Coutnee's relatives is in line with us because she's pushing 60 and like sporting this really sweet Care Bears t-shirt. So we're waiting for our food, and she gets really mad, just completely loses it, and yells, I ordered an effing chicken sandwich. Only she really said the F word. It was like super loud, and this dude, who makes minimum wage is like, really, lady, you paid $3 for it. Just, eat your effing chicken sandwich and move along. So anyway, so we have our eye on this woman, and we're sitting there, and she joins the booths near us, and it's this like crazy family, this booth over here is like the creepiest teenager on earth. He's got wispy facial hair, and he, I don't know, he's probably murdered somebody between now and then. And there's a creepy dad sit with him, and then like behind us, there's like these 6 and 7-year-old kids, and she's just like letting loose. She's still bitching about her effing chicken sandwich and all this business, and we're just kind of appalled by it because these kids are there. So then, like, Bree and Eric kind of get this look on their faces, and we're all like, what? And like this kid is like peering over my shoulder, like my cat is right now, like peering over, like really up close, and it's very strange. And then they would like walk by, and they would like pet someone's arm, like whoever was there. And then when we left, they're like, bye. And we felt really bad because we're like, what? Why are these kids so interested in us? Were they trying to send us like some secret message that they've been kidnapped or something? And then, I don't think they were. And maybe the story isn't as funny as I thought it was. But anyway, that is the story of Coutnee and the effing chicken sandwich, which comes up a lot. And we still refer to lots of things as being for Coutnee. So anyway, there's my first story. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks again for all the donations we received today. We are well over halfway to our goal. Thanks.